Big 12 ranked games we've got coming up this week. Number 17 Baylor on the road at Iowa State. Last year that game came down to the last 30 seconds. Iowa State couldn't do the 2-point conversion. Baylor won. Texas visiting Texas Tech there. And Oklahoma hosting Kansas State. So let's start with Kansas State at Oklahoma. Brady, Quinn, you sent me a message last weekend saying how impressive my Sooners looked.
They looked great.
You said you were very excited.
Yeah.
They are favored at home by 13, and you're not going with them to cover.
No, I'm not. And it's in part because this Kansas State program has been an Achilles heel for Oklahoma in recent years. Kansas State's won 2 of the last 3 matches.
Not great memories, yeah.
I think this is a good fit for Adrian Martinez, now the transfer quarterback from Nebraska. Deuce Vaughn is leading the Big 12 in rushing yards. He's tough to stop. And this is a more talented defense than what they played last week in Nebraska. So this is going to be a tight game. I'm taking the 13 points. I'm telling you right now, Kansas State, I don't know what it is, Danny. They've got kind of that secret sauce to slow some things down with that Oklahoma offense. And I don't know that this Oklahoma team is as good as what they've been in the past. I think they're building towards that. But it's going to be a tough challenge for the Sooners.
And Kansas State coming off a loss, right? They're going to be a little bit more irritated, looking to kind of get back, a little chip on their shoulder. And that's why I do think they're looking for their 4th win against Oklahoma in Norman since 2012. Like this, and there is something to that. And I think when you're a program that isn't that far regionally to Oklahoma and you have less resources, you get less amount of attention, and you've beaten them, you hold that against them. So I think Colin Klein, the former quarterback, has done a good job building an offense around Adrian Martinez where and Oklahoma's defense has been great, right? That's been a great story, but a running quarterback tends to neutralize that somewhat. Getting around, you put some pressure on them. The numbers game is usually in your favor when you have a quarterback who can run it. I don't think Adrian Martinez is going to throw it through the air. I think they might try to slow this game a little bit down too. So I like Kansas State as well.
By the way, Adrian Martinez, granted at Nebraska, he played pretty well versus Oklahoma last year in Norman, was there for that game. Came down towards the stretch. They did have some special teams gaffes there that kind of kept them out of it, but just staying.
Kansas State owns Oklahoma, according to y'all. I've gotten like
they have
5
2 of the last
reminders
3
during
years.
this. I know. I saw the graphic there. All right. Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.